Very good afternoon to all of you. I am Ramesh Mishra representing NMIMS University. Many of you might be aware about NMIMS University being one of the topmost B school of India, and but few might be aware that NMIMS is already a university for last 16 years. I will be touching upon what kind of opportunities you have at UG level, and then of course you can always decide for PG level. I will set the flow for the presentation. What will be there? I will be covering all what kind of opportunities you have, the new career opportunities you have, especially in the field of engineering and management, how things are changing, and how NMIMS is going to cater to the needs of those domain area, and what we have to offer. And at the end, I can take up the Q&A. Yeah. So, Suraj, if you can move to the next slide, please. Yeah, so this is the presentation flow. Now, of course, I'm going to cover about the selection procedure, how you can move towards. At the end, you can always put up, in the first 20 minutes, you can just listen to me, and then afterwards, you can put up a question through chat, or you can unmute yourself. Yeah. Next slide, please. Fine. I will quickly introduce about NMIMS University. We were formed in 1981 as Narsee Monjee Institute of Management Studies. That point of time, it was affiliated to University of Mumbai. In 2003, we have become deemed to be university by UGC. Now, let me clarify one point over here. What is the meaning of deemed to be university? Many a times people often get confused, like, are we going to become a university? So it is not the case. Deemed to be university is a nomenclature, official nomenclature for every private university to be used, who are recognized by UGC. That's the Supreme Court ruling also, and that is the way how we are supposed to mention to differentiate that we are a private university. There is a central government university, there is a state level university. So everybody have to use the different nomenclature to differentiate ourselves. We are a private university, we are supposed to use this, and NMIMS have been using this for last 16 years. To our credits, we have a lot of credibility. NMIMS happens to be having a grade A+ accredited by NAC, one of the prestigious accreditation body in India at a university level. Very few universities have been ranked as grade A+. We have received 2 years back a category 1 autonomous status by MHRD, that's a Ministry of HRD, Central Government of India. Now, there are almost 950 plus universities are there in the country. Out of that 953, only 25 are category 1 universities. That includes even JNU and BHUs, and of course we are one of them. So we can very clearly, you can say like we are top 25 universities of India. Currently, we are catering to more than 17,000 students, having more than 750 plus full-time faculties across 17 schools, that is specialized schools, having 9 centers of excellences. That includes even the Atal Incubation Center for encouraging the incubatees over here. We are present right now in 8 campuses in India, and to be very precise, to 8 cities in India, and catering to management, engineering, technology management, design, liberal arts, hospitality, pharmacy, agriculture. We are almost present in each and every domain other than medical field. Yeah, next slide, please, Suraj. Yeah, these are the kind of an accreditations what we have received at a university level, and we have NAC category 1. Reader Digest have given us trusted brand. Majority of the programs are AICTE approved. We have our B schools, which is called management colleges, are having the accreditations of AACSB, EMBA, and SAQS. Very few institutes in the country will have these 3 prestigious accreditation to their credit. We have NBA, that is the National Board of Accreditation, which has been accredited for many of the programs for a particular year. Our pharmacy program is approved by Pharma Council of India, and our pharmacy college is also NIRF ranked 13 in India. Recently, our engineering programs have been accredited by international body that's called ABET in USA. So 5 engineering programs of BTech have been received an international accreditations. Yeah, next slide, please. Now, NMIMS currently is present across 8 cities in India, having 10 campuses. Obviously, with the head office being Mumbai, that is, to be very precise, in Mumbai, we are present in Juhu. We have one more satellite campus in Navi Mumbai. We have Shirpur. Shirpur happens to be our fully residential campus, which is located in North Maharashtra. And again, in North Maharashtra, we have one more campus called Dhule. in Dhule city. We have campus in Hyderabad, Bangalore, and then in central India we are present in NMI, in Indore city. And the next campus, which is the 10th campus, which will be only campus in North India, will be in Chandigarh. So that will be operational from maybe from next year onwards, 2021 onwards. Yeah. Next slide, please, Suraj. Yeah. Now, this comes out to be the NMIMS undergraduate programs, especially focusing on engineering and other fields. When we talk about engineering, how things have changed in the last 20 years and so-called last 60 years. Earlier, whenever we have been speaking, yes, traditional fields has been, or the core engineering field has been civil, mechanical, and electrical. Now, from there, many of the streams have been branched out. Now, currently, if we talk about civil, happens to be many a times people have a misconception, like if I'm going to choose a civil, so civil will be something, you know, like I'm supposed to be present in on site throughout my career. I will have to deal with all, you know, so-called the non-glamorous field. I will have to be staying in a summer season or a rainy season or a winter season on the site, and I will be not, I do not like. I want a job which requires me to sit in the office, in an AC office with in front of me, I will be working on the laptop. Trust me, that is not the life of a civil engineer. Civil engineer, of course, initially they will have to deal with the site visits and site, and they will have to work and gain the experience at the site. But later on, the profile happens to be dealing with the designing element, the coming up with the new innovation. That is the role of an engineer. It is expected. So please do not have a misconception about civil engineering. And again, the current trend, how the economy is growing, infrastructure is developing, you are already seeing a lot of jump in terms of demand of a civil engineering. So please do not have a misconception what 20 years back people have been thinking. Now, when we talk about computer and IT, this has been the most favorite profile subject, so-called, you know, stream, popular among the students. And in terms of job opportunity also, this has been more popular. A lot of computer IT engineers have been getting a wonderful job with the various IT companies. A lot of job opportunities are available. Yes, it is true, and this happens to be slightly, I can say now it has moved to the core field. Now it is a time where people are moving to the next field. Last 20 years, computer and IT have been ruling the world of technology and engineering. The next 50 years, the next 5 decades will be completely ruled by the new innovative programs called data science, AI, and cyber security. Or to be very precise, many of you might be heard of about this world called data science. Trust me, this is the new buzzword in the market. Now, why I'm saying this is a buzzword and it is going to rule the world, data science is becoming a necessity for each and every organization to arrive at a very scientific, methodical way to arrive at a business decision. That is the way how the data science has been utilized. Currently, it has been major recruiters for data scientists has been the banking industry, and slowly it is moving to the retail and consumer durables, and each and every sector it is moving. What exactly happens in data science? You are going to learn a methodology of how to collect the data, how you are going to analyze the data by various analytical tools, happens to be like SAS, R, and Python. You must have heard all these kind of words. You are going to analyze the data, and later on, after analyzing, you are going to interpret with 2 to 3 options. And based on that interpretation, whatever is the best, you will be selecting that, and you will be taking a you're going to take up a decision on that. Now, why this methodology is important and why it is working out? Your chances of becoming a successful or your business, whatever you are going to take a decision, you will have a probability of achieving success will be very high compared to the traditional way how the business decision has been taken. Earlier, it was taken in a different manner. Like we talk about, say, I'm going to take a decision because I am a proprietor or I am a owner of the organization. So I'm taking decision based on my understanding, or I might do some kind of a research and I will be doing. But the risk was very high. Here in this methodology, the risk will be less. So this is a new upcoming career opportunities in the engineering field, especially when you go for data science. Similarly, the AI is gaining a lot of popularity. Now, AI, when we talk about, it is getting a lot of applications in terms of robotics. The mechatronics also deals with the robotics. Now, robotics, trust me, it is again gaining popularity in the manufacturing sector. Lot of automation industries are moving towards automation field, and moving towards automation field, you will be always dealing with the proficiency, the efficiency, the error rate will be going down. The product quality will be improving. So that's the reason the AI and the robots are going to play an important role. And sooner you are going to be surrounded by the robotics in your personal life also. Trust me. So it is again one of the most upcoming field. You are going to have it. Cyber security, as you can see, like a lot of cyber threats and a lot of cyber security is needed. So again, it has gained, and today also we are completely on online mode. So security is utmost important in the digital platform. So that will be again gaining important. Now I have marked these 3 programs in a red format. There was especially I have made this red format means there is some kind of a differentiation among the other programs. These 3 programs we have collaborated with Virginia Tech, where the faculty, Virginia Tech happens to be a university in USA, one of the topmost university in USA. The faculty from USA will be traveling to India, and they are going to take up 7 subjects in Mumbai campus. The 7 subjects in the next 4 years. That is the academic collaboration what we are having for these 3 particular fields: data science, AI, and cyber security. Similarly, if you see, there is one more program called Computer Science, Data Science 311. This is one of the unique initiative in India, and probably I can say in USA also, where NMIMS has collaborated with Virginia Tech. Why we are calling as a 311 program means it is 3 + 1 + 1 program. It's a unique program where a candidate have an opportunity to pursue 3 degrees in 5 years span of time. 3 years in India with NMIMS in Mumbai campus. 4th and the 5th year you are going to be spending at Virginia Tech campus. So for 3 years will be giving a degree of BTech in computer science with a specialization in data science, and 4th year will be BS in cyber security management, and 5th year will be MS in business analytics, with all kind of an opportunity of 3 years of OPT over there itself. So that is a very unique initiative. This initiative was just launched this year in 2020, just before lockdown began. We have come up with this kind of an initiative. So you can always think and explore this kind of collaboration. The major advantage you will have, the cost of pursuing this program is drastically moved towards less than 50%, we can say. If you pursue this program in USA, probably the cost of the entire program will be almost coming 2 CR. With this kind of a collaboration, it might be coming around just around 75 to 80 lakhs kind of a fee structure. As we have mentioned, like engineering and management, you must be also aware many of your relatives might have done engineering as a graduation, and later on they must have moved towards management. Now, many a times people feel like after doing engineering, why people are going for management? You have to think in a different manner. As an engineer, you are developing certain kind of skills which are going to be utilized and in the management profile. The skills what you're developing as an engineer is your numerical ability skills are very strong, your logical ability is very strong, your analytical skills are getting very much developed. So these 3 skills are going to play a very important role when you are going to work and the management profile. And that's the reason people were looking out to escalate or say move towards to grow in a very rapid pace at a corporate profile. They were acquiring a management degree also. We knew this trend is going to be very popular. We have seen this trend in the early 90s. So in 2002, we come up with a thought process of having an integrated concept where engineering and management can be clubbed together. And NMIMS takes a pride that we were the first university to come up in 2004 to come up with this integrated concept in India. It is called as MBA Tech. That is called BTech plus MBA. Instead of completing BTech plus MBA in 6 years span of time, that is 4 years of BTech and 2 years of MBA, it is going to be completed in 5 years, and it is integrated. Now, what is this dual degree integrated means? It is not like 3.5 years or 4 years of engineering and the last year of management. It is a different one, where starting from first semester till the last semester, that is 10th semester, you will have the engineering subjects as well as you are going to have a management subjects. Initial semesters, you will have more on engineering subjects and lesser of management, and gradually the semester progresses, your management subjects will be more. That's the reason there is no exit policy in this particular program. There is no exit, means you cannot leave after 3.5 years. You will have to complete 5 years, and at the end of the 5th year, you get 2 degrees of BTech in whatever stream you are doing, say BTech computer or mechanical, whatever, and MBA in technology management. That is the 2 degree you will be getting. And I just missed out, even the data science program, BTech in data science program, NMIMS was the first university in 2017 to come up with this complete 4 years program of BTech in data science. Yeah. Similar to this dual degree program of MBA Tech, we do have a program in pharmacy also, which is called B Pharma plus MBA Tech. Again, 5 years dual degree integrated program offered at various campuses. Last year, we have come up with a mathematical school, separate school. It is called as, we are offering the program over there is a BSc Mathematics honors. Here, we are trying to teach how mathematics can be utilized to solve the real life problems, to solve the business problems, and even to the music industry, how mathematics is utilized over there. So it's a 3 years program, honors degree program offered at Mumbai campus. Under the School of Science, we have a BSc Applied Statistics Analytics and BSc Data Science. This is a lower version, I can say, of a BTech program of data science. Now, this program, if somebody is coming from a non-science background, that is like somebody is coming from, say, a commerce background or say humanities background, but they have taken mathematics and they're inclined to make a career in analytics or say data science program, yes, these 2 programs they can always pursue. That is BSc Applied Statistics Analytics and BSc Data Science. So these 2 programs are also applicable for them. We have this year we have started with a BSc Applied Psychology. Those who are interested to go for this particular program, yes, they can go for. We have related to biology or biomedical field, we have integrated biomedical science. It is a BSc plus MSc. Again, it's a 5 years program, no exit in between. We are trying to teach you biostatistics, bioinformatics over here, how biomedical devices are going to be utilized in the healthcare industry. We have architecture program that is called BArch and BA Honors of Interior Environment and Design. We have law program, that's a 5 years program of BBA, LLB and BLLB. Under pharmacy, we have a B Pharm program. That is a plain 4 years kind of a program, generic program. Last year, we have started with a BSc Agriculture Honors. The moment we talk about agriculture, the first thing comes to our mind is agriculture. Am I supposed to be on field, be on the farm field? And am I going to supposed to just use the tractor and do the farming? No, it is not the case. Here we are trying to teach you the latest modern how the seed sampling is done, the quality seed sampling, how it can be improved, or the latest kind of a machinery, how the management works, how the irrigation and everything facilities work. So here we are trying to teach how to instead of traditional agriculture practices, we are trying to teach the modern one over here, so that we can increase the yield and we can be self-sufficient as a country of India, and how we can achieve one of the mission of Indian government to increase the to double the farmers' income also. Yeah, Suraj, next slide, please. Yeah. One of our very popular program happens to be for management happens to be BBA. Now, when we talk about management, the trend when we're talking about the 90s, it was like very few people were going for management program. In fact, this is one of the program where PG program was launched first across, I would say, the education industry, we can say. PG program was launched first, MBA, and UG program was launched later on, almost we can say the early 2000 it was launched. Now, the earlier trend was, if you're planning to do management, you can do a general management, or maybe you can specialize in marketing finance, and you can, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Nowadays, people are looking out for specialization. In fact, at NMIMS also, when our PG students are there, companies are visiting the campuses with a various requirement. If I am a consumer durable company, I will be recruiting a person who is a BTech electronics and MBA in marketing. That is the kind of a highly specialized field are coming up right now. So under BBA, it is a 3 years program, one of our flagship program at NMIMS. It is offered at multiple campuses. Under commerce, we have BSc Finance, BSc BCom Honors, and under School of Economics, we have one more which is called BSc Economics. Now, these 4 programs, which are more popular for the students who are coming from the commerce background, and they are looking out for these particular programs. One clarification I would like to make to everybody, I'm sure DAV might be, because you are in Delhi, so majority of you might have taken mathematics or statistics at your grade 12 level. So that is the eligibility criteria what you will have to always fulfill. If you have not taken mathematics at your grade 12, then possibility you are not eligible for this entire 4 programs. Yeah, we have a very innovative program again in design. If you think like you are very creative in nature and you can think out of the box, so here we have a program of 4 years Bachelor of Design offered only at Mumbai campus. We have 3 years of liberal arts program here, as the name suggests, liberal arts. It's a 3 years program where we are trying to teach the concept of even IoT along with the economics and history and psychology put together. So you are free to choose your electives in the final year, and it is offered only at Mumbai campus. We have very specialized field under BBA that's called branding and advertising. As I said, nowadays it's a requirement of a specialized people compared to a generalized person. So this program we have started 2019 in collaboration with Prahlad Kakkar School of Branding. Prahlad Kakkar happens to be very famous ad guru. So this program which doesn't require, this is the only program of BBA which doesn't require mathematics. So if somebody is inclined to do a BBA at NMIMS and inclined towards marketing or say branding and advertising, they can pursue this program. We have Western music also, where we're trying to teach, we are offering a bachelor's in performing arts, and we are offering right now only Western music, no singing, no dancing. That is the future plan, what we'll be offering. We have under hospitality, we have a BB, again, one more program, and family business. Those candidates who wish to take up their family business to the next level, we have one more program over there. It's a 5 years of integrated program. This is the only integrated program at NMIMS which doesn't, which have an exit policy. Means after 3 years, you can leave the course and you can take away with 1 degree of BBA. And if you wish to continue, yes, you can continue along with BBA. You can do MBA also. At the end of the 5th year, you will be getting a degree of BBA and MBA in family business management and entrepreneurship. Yeah, next slide, please, Suraj. As I said, like we have a lot of collaboration with international universities. Currently, we are having collaboration with 40+ universities across 10 countries. So we have Purdue, where we are having a collaboration for management program. We have UNSW for engineering programs, Virginia Tech. We have University of Albany, where we have a collaboration with for BBA program. It is 2+1 kind of a program. So a lot of programs are there. All these programs you can always select once you are you have joined. In the second year, you will have to be choosing whether you want to go for a twinning kind of a program. The only program which you'll have to decide at the time of admission is that is 311 program of engineering with Virginia Tech, because that is a separate intake, separate curriculum. Yeah, next slide, please, Suraj. Yeah, the most important happens to be the selection procedure at NMIMS, how it takes place. So the maximum number of selection will be happening through NPAT. For majority of the programs, I will cover which are the programs which are going to be covered through NPAT. So NPAT happens to be in the month of May, 2nd week of May, to be very precise, 2nd Saturday and Sunday of May month. It will be conducted. The application for this year for 2021 will be live, say in the around mid of January, around mid January 2021, around 15th of January. So that time you will be opening the application. NPAT happens to be on 2 days, so you can always take up 2 attempts, and whichever is the best score will be considered for your admission procedure. Yeah. Along with NPAT, we are also giving an option through SAT and ACT, so you can always apply. The only I would suggest, don't be dependent on SAT and ACT score, because what we are accepting is SAT and ACT we are accepting, but we are keeping only 5 to 10% seats reserved through SAT and ACT, because the applications or students applying through SAT and ACT are very less compared to NPAT. So it is always advisable, if you're already having a SAT and ACT, please apply, but do to increase your chances to reserve your seat and to get your desired campus also, you can always apply through NPAT. We are going to have a separate merit list through SAT, ACT as well as through NPAT. For law programs, it will be through CLAT and LSAT, which is the national level. Again, this we have started with NLAT. And for architecture, it will be through NATA and JEE. Through NATA, you will have to score minimum 70% marks to 70 marks to apply through architecture program. Yeah, next slide, please, Suraj. Yeah, this is the paper format for NPAT. You see the first box, which is for engineering programs, that is for BTech and MBA Tech, where you need to have a physics, chemistry, mathematics, logical intelligence, and so-called logical reasoning and English, which will be testing area. It will be for 2 hours. No negative marking, so you can always appear for all the questions. For non-engineering programs, it is an aptitude test of paper 1. So you are going to appear for English, mathematics, and reasoning as a testing area. No negative marking again over here. So this paper 1 will be applicable for the programs of pharmacy, that is B.Pharm plus MBA Pharma Tech, BBA, BCom Honors, BSc Finance, BSc Economics, BA Honors, that is Liberal Arts, BBA Branding and Advertising. For design, for those people who are opting for design, they will have to appear paper 1 as well as paper 2 on the same day. That's the only applicable for design. That is a paper 2 they will have to additionally attempt over there. Yeah. Next slide, please. Yes, so this is the glimpse of our various campuses. This is one of the left side. If you can see, this happens to be the Mumbai campus. Mumbai, as it is a space crunch city, so we have to grow vertically. This is the inside view of the campus where engineering and management and economics lectures are happening, and other campuses the lectures are happening in a opposite building. This is the classroom. You can see the classroom view. There is a choir area where people have to freshen up their mind. They play the music and over the piano and everything. The canteen area, you can see the aerial view. This happens to be the Shirpur campus, which is in North Maharashtra, which is a complete residential campus, as I mentioned. In Shirpur, we are offering engineering, pharmacy, and agriculture programs. Yeah, next slide, please. This is the life at NMIMS. Our students, not only they are academically doing very well across the organizations and in their life, they have been encouraged to do a lot of innovative works. NASA have appreciated us for participating for last 10 consecutive years, not only participating but winning over year. So they have been winning every year for in various competitions. Our students have been making a lot of innovative things, and they have been applying for the patent, and the patents are also granted. This was a recent patent granted, that is a bike docking system, which is already implemented in our Shirpur campus. We have library, wonderful library, e-library also facilities available at our campus. Our students are making drone. A lot of intellectual guest speakers are coming through TEDx and MIMS, and we have wonderful cultural life at across the campuses, not only at Mumbai but across the campuses. This one happens to be the cultural festival at NMIMS Engineering College, Satwa, where if you can recognize is Mr. Anil Kapoor performing over there. Yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, and of course, when we talk about all this kind of life, very vibrant life at NMIMS, we do have students who are socially also responsible. Various groups are there. In the lockdown time, we have a 3D printer at our engineering campus. So there, the people have developed the face shield, and they have distributed this face shield to the Corona warriors. A lot of blood donation camps and everything are being organized. So students are very much socially active also. Yeah, next slide, please, Suraj. Yeah, so these are the touch points where you can always visit our university website, that is nmims.edu. Our examination website happens to be npat.in. You can always visit our npat website to check out what kind of a npat syllabus or what kind of a model paper, sample papers, which are already available over there for all the programs. So you can always look out. And we have our email ID, which is admissioninquiry@nmims.edu. Your queries can be answered over there also. And we have a toll-free number. You can always note down. Anyways, I will be leaving out the toll-free number and everything in the chat also. And now it's over to you. All of you can ask the question, and I will be happy to answer all your queries. Yeah.
So Suraj, thank you so much for pitching in at the time of need. Is Shreyash there? Shreyash wanted to ask a question. I think some people have been able, Mannat, you can go ahead with your question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't have maths with me, but I have commerce. I have sociology instead of maths. So, am I capable of doing MBA, the 5-year integrated program?
No, see the 5-year, which one? The integrated program in terms of family business, if you're speaking?
Yes.
Yeah, family business is perfectly fine. There is no mathematics requirement. There is no entrance exam over there. It will be based on the application, what you're going to provide over there. I guess in the application, we do ask what kind of a family business you have, what is your turnover, and in which domain you are working over there. And then it will be based on the interview, where industry people and all these people will be coming and interviewing you, and then the seats will be allocated to you. So there you are eligible. But you need to have a family business, which you really want to take up, because the interview will be in a different manner itself.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yuvika is there. She had a question. Or Geetika can come forward. Geetika.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. So my question is, since high-level jobs generally need practical approach and rationality, so how do these courses and your universities, institutes also increase the analytical skills of students along with imparting the normal course of education?
Great. Thank you, Geetika. Wonderful question, I would suggest. Uh, One thing, NMIMS, I'm sure like you must be aware, like NMIMS has been created a very reputation in the market, the kind of a quality education what we are providing. Now, how this quality education is coming out? One thing is like we are very much inclined, or say we are connected to the industry people, what they are requiring. As I said, like we were the first university in the country to start with the integrated concept of management and engineering, similarly for data science or other programs. So it is very clearly like we are very much in touch with them, and they knew what is the requirement is coming up, and they are updating us like why don't we start so and so program, so and so program, and we are doing the brainstorming session, and then we are launching over here. So we are very much industry connected, so you don't have to be worried about on that front. The moreover, the analytics field what you have spoken. Today we are living in a world, whether you're coming from any of the stream, trust me, the analytical mindset has to be there. And that's the reason all of our programs happen. Generally, when we talk about the BBA and other programs, that's the reason we are asking for mathematics as a concept, because mathematical concept will be very handy when it comes to analytics kind of a, the syllabus and everything. So that's the reason we are asking over that the mathematics to be compulsory. We are dealing with the analytical subjects, not only in engineering, but even in the management, in the commerce, in the economics, even in the humanities subject, that is liberal arts. I have spoken over there. We are including the analytical subjects also over there, including IoT, to economics and psychology and sociology, everything is getting included. So we are trying to include the analytical subjects in each and every curriculum, so that students are very much having that kind of a skill set, and they are very much ready with the industry thing. As far as the placement is concerned, our alumni are one of the best, and the best of the people are there with us, and they always love to come back and recruit the people. And see, one more thing what happens, like companies might recruit once or twice depending on the reputation what or the rapport what you people are sharing. But if the company is not happy with the students performance, or so I can say the product of NMIMS, if they are not happy, I'm sure they will never come for the recruitment again. And trust me, the moment any companies, any organization is coming to our campus, they are very much happy with all kind of students, whether it's engineering, whether it's a management, whether it's a pharmacy. They're very happy, and they're happy because what we are teaching them is what is required to the industry guys. Yeah. So we are very much updated over there.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Dhwani, you want to ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Sir, I
Yeah.
have heard that there are many vocational skills also required for a student to know. So, can you mention some of the vocational value and needs that lead a person to specify a field or a career, or how can a student identify these?
See, that will be maybe you can take a professional help at our places. Like we are not dealing with the vocational skills or something that way, but yes, what we are trying to teach in our each and every curriculum happens to be when we talk about engineering. So how we are trying to teach, the logical ability. There are a lot of designing elements which comes over there. So how you are going to logically apply over this. So these through subjects itself, you get to learn all other stuff. We do not deal with the professionally vocational subjects separately at our university. As far as the requirement is concerned, like pre-requirement, we do talk about for engineering subjects. If somebody has not taken chemistry, if they have taken a vocational subjects, so-called computer, IT, or say mechanical, they can go for engineering. But other subjects, other streams like BBA or say economics or other fields, we do not require any such other vocational subjects or something skill set required separately. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for clarifying that. And is Kashish there? Kashish wanted to ask a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Basically, I want to ask that what are the admission requirements in undergraduate management courses?
The management program, we have a BBA program, that is the program. So as far as the eligibility is concerned, you need to have a mathematics or statistics compulsory at your grade 12 level. That is the eligibility part. And of course, in the board exam, when you appear for a 12th board, 60% should be your aggregate marks, percentage score. That is the requirement from eligibility perspective. Then you will have to apply through either through NPAT or through SAT or through ACT. These three ways you can apply to NMIMS for the BBA program. We are going to have a separate merit list which are going to be generated through SAT, ACT, and through NPAT. And based on your preferences, what you are going to select, we are going to allocate the seat over there. This is how the selection will happen for BBA program.
Thank you, sir, for clarifying that. So is Shreyash there, or should I? Okay, Shreyash had sent a question. I'll just read out the question, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Increasing digitalization of corporate affairs, which management degree is the most future-proof?
Okay, okay. So good. I'm not remembering the student's name who has asked this question, but wonderful. As I said, like we are very much inclined and we are in sync with what industry required. Recently, this year itself, we have launched a separate degree program, a postgraduate degree program that is called MBA in Digital Transformation. That is a separate degree what we have started. As far as to look out for this particular program, if you are coming from at undergraduate level, if you are coming from say engineering background, maybe computer or IT will be a better one, or say if you're coming from AI and cybersecurity or data science background, it will be the best suitable for you. If not these engineering programs, then you can go for at NMIMS, you can opt for statistics and say applied statistics analytics and the BSc data science. These are the programs which will be much more nearer to the digital transformation kind of a field if you want to specialize over there. Yeah, and at PG level, of course, like we are also offering now MBA in digital transformation, so you can always pursue over here. And one more thing I would like to put up over here, please do not assume that if you are going to pursue bachelor's degree at NMIMS, so it will be easier or there will be some quota system if you wish to do MBA over here. No, you will have to again compete with the national level entrance exam for PG program also.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Any other student who wants to ask a question, you can unmute yourself and ask, bache. Science students. Anybody? Okay, sir. So, thank you, sir, for such an enlightening lecture on this all, how we can get admission in such a prestigious university. I think the students, they would have benefited a lot. And it's true that robotics and cybersecurity as well as data sciences, they are the #1 courses for the future. So even for a non-math student also, you have been you have told us about the programs of design which are there. We have a few students who are really interested in that, and I think they would have got quite a information regarding how to enter that program. Over the years, personally, I was not aware that there are so many programs in Narsee Monjee University, because most of the time because family business, family retail business MBA, that is quite popular. Yours is quite popular. And a lot of students, they are after completing their graduation and all that, they want to go for their family business, and that is one of the best programs your university is providing. Then I was really impressed with that BBA, branding and advertisement, because everything is branded nowadays.
True.
Everybody goes for branding. That is really a very nice program which we became aware of along with that programs. So commerce students can go for data sciences only if they have mathematics.
Yes, yes, they can go for then BSc data science program and the BSc applied statistics analytics if they are inclined towards data science and analytics program.
Yeah. Sir, about your psychology, you said that is also a DICE program which I was not aware of it earlier, that your university has it.
So this year only we have launched this BSc applied psychology.
Okay. So
it is offered at Mumbai campus, only at Mumbai campus.
Okay, so we have a lot of students who have psychology as they don't have maths. Instead of maths, they have psychology as a subject. So it will be a good option for those students also. So thank you so much for an enlightening information provided by you. Anybody else want to ask a question, or we can just finish it right now? Okay, so thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Meenakshi ma'am, and thank you all the students for listening to us. And any point of time, if you feel like you want to know more information, you can always get in touch with me. Pooja ma'am already have my email ID, so you can always put up your queries to me also, and I will be happy to answer all your queries. And all the best for your 12th board exams, and I wish to see many of you at our NMIMS campuses. So all the best. Thank you so much, ma'am.
in the end, can I request everyone to just open your video so that we can have a photograph, group photograph? Can we just open the video and have a group photograph for our record?
Ma'am, I don't know. I have already switched on my camera, but I somehow I don't know it's not getting on.
Okay, but rest everybody can just open up your cameras, bache. So we can have just a whole screen photograph of this for our recording purpose. Yes, Ria, good. Others, please. Seema, I'm sorry, bhai. Nobody's opening up the camera.